Alright, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. This is the Blessed Dread playthrough, and if you're just joining us, this is one of the first times I've played Warhammer 3. So, it is pretty new to me for units, but that's not an excuse. I've played enough Total War games to make up for it to some extent. Oh my god, we had a lot of things happen last time. And I haven't actually recorded for a week and a half for this playthrough. So I'm a little behind on what went down. I do know we're fighting the Skaven and like a bunch of other people we just declared war on because we felt like it. That's a rebel group from the elves. The Skaven are moving in to attack us. Do I do anything with the Citadel of Dark? I may just let it fall. I'm gonna be honest. I think I just let it fall. And we keep pushing with our armies. Yeah. Like, we can take out this Skaven Lord. We're not going to be able to support with units. But there's so many Hydras. Alright, so let's go ahead and move along the coast. We're just going to abandon our back line and let them fight the Dark Elves. Yeah, because I'm going to get jumped. There's going to be a Skaven ambush. I'm just going to get jumped one time. I know how this plays out. I've had it happen before, like a billion times. You've got Lokhir here on the offensive. I can go and attack this city. But would I rather sit here and get a whole nother group of Hydras out? Because we could have a whole nother batch of Hydras coming. Yeah, I think we have to take out this Skaven stronghold in this old Southern Sentinels area. First, we go for this kill. Not having artillery sucks. It really does. But we have enough Hydras and Dragons and Lokhir. We should win this. By auto-resolve, looks like we lose a Corsair. Because it's just a settlement garrison. We'll go ahead and fight it. We're just going to go on an absolute rampage with Lokhir. And how do we want to approach this? If we go from this far right side, we're only under fire from one set of tower. Is kind of the way I look at this. So all these hand bows. Can we Yeah, we can forward deploy these now. We can get them up on the wall. Corsairs as well, I think, get forward deployed. Hydras have to run through, Dragon has to run through, Lokhir has to run through. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bust through the wall. And then we're just gonna go straight for this back control point with all our units. I think that's the easiest way to do this, unless they put units up on those walls and stuff. And if we go to the right, where does this take us? Takes us to the back. That may go. That may be like the easiest way. I don't know if there's like events or such that happens in this map, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, we want to run at this wall. Looks like they're retreating already, which is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. The nightmare that are those turrets. Those are pretty wild. And then let's get these guys moved forward. The two dragons are chilling like villains over there. We don't care about that. Alright. Let's get up these walls. Looks like we have enough archers to mess with them completely. Any of our hydras damaged are going to go for this gate. And then we are going to run to be outside of that. We don't want to keep getting hit. So hug the wall as we get up. Looks like they're actually coming out to fight us. We're just gonna have Lokhir drop down in the gate. They're gonna group up. We're gonna eliminate them. So we're just gonna drop what we have on them. Like Lokhir is getting some kills. Looks like we have control of the tower as well. So the tower is going for the eliminations. Dragon. Going for a hit. We're gonna have them move up. Get them in position. Oh, we got the rubric. Forgot about this thing. Get a hit. Gonna suck up a lot of these archers. Get some eliminations at this gate. Alright, I think we can get some hydras through. Why is this tower... Get them spread how they need to be spread. Get them moved up. I actually don't want y'all to skirmish right now. That's what's killing me. let's go ahead and get some eliminations. Ooh, we got a good hit. Let's go ahead and get the archers as our target with Lokhir. Summoning hydras isn't going to do anything to us. Alright, Corsairs coming down. Alright, let's get our dragon out of this nightmare. We can abandon... Let's see if we can get an elimination here. Ooh, good hit. That was a good hit. We want our Corsairs now down here on this gate. Go ahead and get these up on this wall. Looks like the dragon lives. I don't think we have control of the gate yet either, though. So let's get Lokhir engaged in a melee. Looks like they have some defensive towers now that are taking hits on us. Looks like chasing them down. If we get that gate, that's pretty good. We're in a lot better spot if we get the gate. Alright, let's see. Let's get some hits. Yep. Dragon. Fall back. Yeah, we've got our hydras in. Now let's get all these guys moved up. Yep. Get some eliminations here as we take out more of these units. Hydras are running in. This tower, the range on that is crazy. Anyway, we're gonna stay out of the range what we can and just run up this back wall. We don't really need to worry about any of that. Yeah, those towers, man, those poison arrows or whatever are wild. And we want to hit everything we can. Like, we got some good strikes on that one. Got damage on a lot of their ranged units, and we already won. Okay. Nice. We'll go ahead and just end the battle. It's just a garrison. So we did lose quite a few units. Our dragon was the one that took the most damage. Just got absolutely annihilated. Looks like the artillery was what was actually killing us. I didn't know where that was. Thought it was a tower. It looks like a thrower. But Lokhir did some good work, so that's fine. Yeah, we do need some shades. And some Reaper bolt throwers and some chariots and such. Chariots really wouldn't have helped too much. But we lived, everyone lived. You get the elimination. The loot is what matters to us more than anything. So we're definitely getting a ton of money if we sack it. But no, we want to loot and occupy. We got technology finished up too, so that's good. That's harpies. Income from ports. That's always nice, but we're going to lose our ports. Harpies and war hydras get speed. Recruitment rank for those hydras. Income from slaves would be nice. Capital buildings and settlements. Corruption reduction. All provinces. It's actually huge. Oh, I'm actually leaning towards corruption. Because we're fighting the Skaven. Taking an upgrade on Lokhir. I think we have most of the weapon strength we could get. We could get Eternal Hatred. We are about to get Mentor. Devastating Charge is huge too. But 10% is plus 33. That gives us 858 weapon strength. Plus whatever we'd get for fighting high elves. I think we go that. And then we'll go Inspiring Presence and such later. I don't think we have anything available. Talisman slot, I guess. But we really... I mean, that is a good talisman, but I'd rather it be on her. We'll have to earn a talisman. What is that eye symbol? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't appreciate the Chaos Dwarves being here or whatever they're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and just declare war. I don't know if that's good or a bad thing. Our dragon's hurt, but we got a ton of hydras. Those stock, those are armor piercing. War beasts. Yeah, I'd rather just have our dragon retreat off rip. Probably lose a Corsair unit. We're probably losing units in this fight anyway. I'm gonna be honest. Looks like we have support from the settlement garrison. Okay, so it's just us versus their allies that are coming in from somewhere else. Alright, so Dragon. We're getting him off the map. Needs to retreat too. Same with this one. Oh, we get some crazy units as backup though. And honestly, these Corsairs and such can just wait here. They're not even remotely important. Alright, go in for the kill. Looks like they're gonna come from uphill, so let's start moving. We'll move up the hill. I didn't know that's where the... Yeah. Go ahead and activate our stuff, see if we can kill this guy. Looks like he has a shield. So we're healing 8 health a second while fighting and absolutely crushing him. He's trying to retreat. I think we'll get a kill with a meteor before this comes in. 40 seconds. Got him. He's not living through this. Alright, so he's wounded, I guess. Let's go ahead and go for the smash on this enemy unit group. We're gonna say we're just gonna have the ranged advantage. Move them that way. Yep. Let's get down into it. We want to absolutely smash into these ranged units that they have everywhere. With our lines. Leave the Hydras to do Hydra things. Alright, send him straight in for the hero. Looks like they retreated right away with those ranged units. Move up. Alright, who's doing nothing? Our Corsairs here, so let's move closer. Defenses, they have no health, but they're just city defense, so that's fine. And we're gonna get a big hit. As we take down some of their bigger units. Let's go ahead and get in now for the kills. Just absolutely shred these guys. See. Alright, let's go down for the kill. Let's get hits. They're casting on our stuff and it's actually killing us. Alright, let's eliminate more of these if we can. Yep. We actually did almost lose some Corsairs though. And we didn't get the elimination. They did run away too fast. And that's some health regen, so we'll keep at it till it does this. I'm hoping we didn't lose anyone, but that's not a for sure thing. Yeah, I'm still worried about the dragon. Just because it's like a chance it goes away. So more loot, a banner, eliminated a hero. How does he not level? That heals quite a bit of most of the units. Not all of them, though. Yeah, I say we go replenish. We need the replenishment. Oh, wow. That gives us a flat missile resistance? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.